chimpanzees are back. They went to the mountain on the other side to find food and returned in a week. When male chimpanzees come, peace is disturbed and the forest is filled with tension. As usual, they begin to turn the place upside down. Male chimpanzees announce their arrival by showing off their strength. The ones that are ranked lower, or young ones, tremble in fear. And the ones with higher rank enjoy the pleasure of submission. Female chimpanzees come one after another to greet them politely. The place is ruled by the law of the jungle. This is the world of male chimpanzees. The chimpanzee in power here is Olofu, who turned 25 this year. The leader is a male and his brother in most cases, but not necessarily the strongest one in the group. Along with the strength, a leader needs strong character and gentle charisma to unite the group. Having both strength and cleverness, Alofu has kept the post by suppressing challengers for 5 years. Alofu has a white speckle on the left side of the jaw and is relatively generous to young male chimpanzees. When he patrols the territory, he brings a young male chimpanzee with him sometimes, and the young one can learn the leader's role and also taste a different kind of fun. Alofu keeps on stopping while patrolling. He is actually sensing for enemies by the sound. For most primates, one male protects females nearby, but for chimpanzees, males in higher rank join the alpha male to protect their territory. Alofu also has an elite squad. They hang out together most of the time and reassure their bond through grooming. Sometimes two chimpanzees groom Alofu's hair at once. To chimpanzees, grooming is the most effective way to build social relationships. Male chimpanzees spend as much as 4 times more on grooming compared to female chimpanzees, and this is because they need more time to make peace or confronting in competition. Grooming is the most useful way to gather cooperators and reassure alliances. Although he is at the top of the ranks, Alofu doesn't always have peace of mind, because there are others who have an eye on the leader's place. And there's one in particular that makes him uncomfortable. It's Pim, the aggressor. He always squares his shoulders and shows off his strength, and he loves to scare other chimpanzees. The male chimpanzees are the troublemakers of the forest. Why do they display their strength, and why are they so obsessed with rank? A chimpanzee's average lifespan is about 50 years. From the moment of birth to the last day of their life, male chimpanzees spend their whole life in the group they are born into. The biggest factor to determine their status is their strength. Since childhood, male chimpanzees naturally learn to display their strength through play and competition, and to estimate each other. Playmates from childhood become strong supporters or competitors over the years, depending on who is stronger. For them, young male chimpanzees imitate adults, and around age 7, they begin challenging each other along in the dream of becoming the alpha male. Young male chimpanzees have great interest in the world of adults, but they are incorporated into the ranking system only when they turn 13. The only time the adult male chimpanzees play with young ones is when the group is in peace. The bad thing about that is that they play wild. Young chimpanzees under 10 have white hair on the buttocks, and this acts as a warning for adults not to treat them violently. For this reason, older chimpanzees are lenient to the rambunctious play of young ones. The life of wild chimpanzees in the jungle is a series of challenges and choices. Searching for food is one of them. Chimpanzees spend about 8 hours a day in search of food within their territories. Inside their minds, they have a map of their home range. They know how to get to the valley and where to drink water. Sometimes, a collective life can be as risky as walking a tightrope between peace and conflict, especially when there's someone like Pim. Pim has been acting up these days. Pim is ranked as the third strongest one among males, and he is desperate for the position of alpha male. Most times, he threatens for no apparent reason. When Aloku the boss is not around, even the elite chimpanzees accompany Pim. A male chimpanzee group is important because they can unite and take down an opponent they can't usually oppose. The reason Pim can stand proud now is because he has supporters. Peace returns to the valley after Pim has gone. Chimpanzees that are not involved in the competition for power usually move around the fort. Over in the valley, their favorite fruit awaits them, lemon. About 60% of their diet is fruit, but lemons aren't the easiest fruit to eat. Here and there are signs of trouble to eat lemons, but it's still their favorite. Chimpanzees don't usually store food, so they eat as much as possible. The leader, aloof, also enjoys a lemon, a little away from the group. He seems at ease, but Alofu can never be at ease from the tension even for a moment, because any young and strong male can challenge him at any minute. Pim is the one he must watch out for. Alofu pulls the branch in front of Pim to show him he is still strong. It is a gesture to depress the secret ambitions of the challenger. And Alofu's warnings have been quite effective. The forest's biggest bully is still under control. Weariness and a nap follow the feast. After eating their fill, chimpanzees lie down and take a break. Grooming usually takes place among close relations or with ones they want to be close to. The breaks between searches for food is the time to socialize. It's a chance to hang out with friends they haven't seen for days and weeks. Compared to male chimpanzees that spend their whole life with their native group, female chimpanzees are relatively free to move around. Around 12, when puberty begins, some females leave their group for another, and this is the procreative strategy to bear healthy babies by avoiding incest. When female chimpanzees are in mating season, the area around their genitals swell up like a balloon for about 10 days. And nothing draws more attention from males than big pink buttocks.